Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. My name is Lisa and this is Our Life on a Dime. And today I'm out here checking our garden to see how things are looking, so stay tuned. Alrighty friends, so I guess I'll start with my peanut plant. It's looking a little rough. Everything's looking really rough right now because of a little cold spell we've been having and also neglect. I have not been out here in weeks, so it's kind of been like survival of the fittest out here. So you're going to see a lot of stuff overgrown, weeds, and a lot of leaves have died from the cold weather. So just wanted to show you how everything's looking. This is a Jupiter. This is going to get really big and it's going to grow big black cherry looking fruit on here on the bark. Super excited about that. Here is our lemon tree, which is looking rough right now. Then we have our grapes. Our grapes have seen better days, that's for sure. Guess we'll start over here. This is a real hot mess over here. This is aloe. What is over here? Okay, over here I have the black cherry, but see how everything is kind of looking rough. This is from the cold weather we had. So this is black cherry. This one's a black cherry. This one's not as bad. I guess it didn't get hit with as much frost. This is our neem tree. This all has to be cut. Cut back. This has only been, guys, literally maybe 2 years. Look how big it grew. And we have our peach tree. This is doing really well. I guess it really enjoyed that little cold front we had. Guys, this is an absolute disgrace. I'm totally embarrassed, but like I said, it's been so super busy. We've been so super busy lately. I have not been out here in over a month. So this is I believe this is a yucca. This is the yucca. It's got to get cut back. We got our banana trees. Those are looking rough. Really rough back here, guys. This is my medicinal plant I've told you guys about. It's like Tylenol. You just take the leaves and you break the leaves on any kind of sore spots and it helps. Panadol. This is Panadol, but see how invasive it is? It will literally become a ground cover back here eventually. Banana trees. This is my hibiscus, my cranberry hibiscus here in the pot, but it is not looking so hot right now. Then we have what is it, cassava? No, star fruit. That's a star fruit. Yeah, it's really, really, really bad back here right now, guys. Wait until you see this. This is the reason why I came out here. Look at our papayas, guys. These are like ready to be picked, I think. I think they said once it starts turning yellow, they're ready. So I'll have to do some more research just to make sure. But this is only about a year, not even. And look at the fruit we got off of it so far. Let's check our avocados. This is our Joey avocado. which is surprisingly doing pretty well considering it's been totally neglected. It's definitely growing more leaves on it. Because remember how bad this looked before? I'm gonna have to put some fungicide on here because see how it's turning yellow. I don't know whether, I haven't been watering it and we haven't been getting a lot of rain, so I'm not really sure why it's turning yellow other than fungus. So I'll put some copper on it maybe. Let's see what we have over here. We have a Donny avocado. This one's doing amazing. Hopefully next year we'll be able to get some fruit off of it, and super excited about that. It seems to be thriving pretty good. This is our Barbados cherry. Look how big it got, guys. It's massive. I gotta cut all this stuff back. Find time to come out here and get all this stuff done. This is our miracle tree. This is our moringa. And you can literally have a tree like this in like a year or two. That one as well. And you guys know I tell you guys all the time how good, beneficial moringa is for you. You get every part of the tree is edible. And see, had I had time, I could have picked those pods and sauteed them. But now they're just drying out, so I have tons and tons of pods. See all the pods? Those are all the seeds. But every part of this tree is edible. They say if you had one tree or plant in your yard, it should be a moringa. Here are my neighbor's dogs. And the owners won't come out and get them either. They'll just let them bark all day long. Okay, yep, that's another moringa. That one we transplanted from a branch. This is a black cherry, but it's totally brown from the frost that we had, the cold weather. And we have some comfrey. This is doing really well. That I grew from a little tiny root that I bought from Etsy. And then I keep breaking it up and transplanting it into different spots. This is our citrus. And we do have one citrus here. We picked a couple of them off already, but citrus is very hard to grow here in Florida because of the diseases that they get. This is another moringa. This is our peanut butter fruit. This one does really well, but I don't know. I think I gotta cut some of those dead branches back so it'll start thriving again. But now's not the time to do it, so. What is this? Black sapote. This one's hanging in there. Believe it or not, I didn't think this one was going to make it because look how small it is. But it's doing pretty good. This was my guava. The guava did not make it, guys. Then we planted another moringa tree. Not moringa, oh my goodness. Losing my mind. This is a mango tree, guys. It's been a while, I forgot what they were called. But this is a baby. This is a mango. We just planted this year. Let's see what kind it is. Cotton candy mango. This is our, look at this one. This is the one that we got fruit off of this year. I want to cut this back a little so it'll grow out wider, but see how tall it got? It's just really thriving back here. Here's another casualty. This was my dwarf mulberry. I bought the wrong kind. I bought the one with the small leaves, and I really need the ones with the big leaves. This is a black cherry. That one seems to be doing good once I get all the weeds out of there. This is my my fig tree, and we do have fruit on it growing again. We've already gotten a couple off of it so far this year, so super excited about that. This is another moringa. All you do is take a branch and stick it in the sand, and it will just grow another tree. It's amazing. It's an amazing plant. What do we have here, guys? Jackfruit. This is our jackfruit. Super excited about that. And let's see what else we have. It's really bad over here, guys. I'm sorry for the messy, unkept garden, but I've just been super busy that I haven't had time to get out here. This is like the first time I've been out here in well over a month. Okay, here's my basil. Still hanging in there. I'll have to come back here and cut some of this stuff back so it'll continue to grow. This is like the second year, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. I love it. Here's my sage. Sage is doing good, but all this has to get pruned back a little bit so it'll continue to keep growing. Gotta get out here with my pruners. But I just wanted to come out here actually and show you guys the papayas, because I was able to see them. This is a Chinese, what is it called? Jade plant. We actually were told, that's why you have to do your research, guys. We were actually told by the nursery that this was edible, and then I found out later, after we already ate some of the leaves or whatever, that it's not. It's was it cyanide? I don't know. It's got something in there that's really, you got to really be careful. So I don't want to have this in my yard anymore, so I had hubby pull it out and put it in here because I'm going to give it to my neighbor because it's ornamental. This is chocolate mint, but like I said, everything needs to get cut back. Total neglect, guys. Total neglect. This here is a, I stepped in something. This is a miracle fruit. Waiting for this to get bigger. Hubby planted it here. I don't really like the location, but this is where he planted it, so until I can get a better spot, this is where it's staying. And I don't really want to transplant it because now we're getting into the colder weather. I don't want it to go into shock and die on me, so. Look at, guys, we got fruit. Let me see if I can go around so you can see it. You see it? That's awesome. The birds usually get most of the stuff here, so hopefully I'll be able to get that. I wonder if I can pick it now. Yeah, like I said, the birds have been totally feasting on all my plants. My Barbados cherry. I know I've seen many cherries on there, and I just let them go to feed the birds, you know. And then this here, guys, look at my comfrey. Holy moly. This was in a pot, and it just totally got overgrown. But I'm going to take the leaves and put them in a bucket and with water, because you take these leaves and you soak them in water for, you know, a couple of days, and then it makes a fertilizer for your plants. It's a wonderful natural fertilizer for your plants, because everything that we grow here is organic. We use the neem tree leaves for pesticide, and then we are using this here, the comfrey leaves, for fertilizer, and we use fish emulsion. But that's it. That's all we use on our plants. All right, guys, that's it. I'm sorry it was such a mess back here, but I did want to come back here and show you guys what was going on as far as what was growing. And we did have a couple of cold days, so you know, everything's kind of in dormant phase, I guess, right now, and it's just hanging on until it gets warmer again. I mean, we do have warmer days, like right now it's got to be in the 80s, but then 2 nights from now we'll be down to the 30s. So the plants are in dormant phase for right now. So Alright, so I just wanted to show you what I had going on out here, and please give me a little grace as far as the mess that I have back here, because it is a full-time job trying to keep your plants, you know, maintained and in good condition and everything trimmed back. If you guys are growing plants, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're trying to work and pick up side hustles and do all the stuff that I've been doing lately, it's a challenge to get everything done in one day. There's just not enough time in the day. And yeah, so that's it for today. If you like this kind of content, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified the next time we put up another video. Hit the bell notification as well. I haven't really been asking people to hit the bell notification, but it is a good way to be notified the next time we put up a video, because I've had a lot of subscribers say that they don't get they don't get notified anymore when I post a video. So the only way to guarantee that you're going to get notified is to hit the bell button. And yeah, okay, well, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, stay blessed.